2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got the machine. Lee out there with Speedy. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Nash in at the power forward position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Paul. Johnson outside. Now the feed to Booker. And it's good for two. Booker's got his team on the board to start the game for the Suns.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Lee passes to Nash. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And here's Johnson outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. And, of course, game one of the season gives them their first real look at Phoenix.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Denver able to drain the three. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second basket.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
There's Nash with the three. Another three for Denver.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Lee against Booker. Pass to Speedy for the three. Bridges with the board. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now Paul. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. It has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ayton hits them both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lee passes to Nash. Here's the machine. A three-pointer is right on target.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Booker the pass to Paul. Nash with the block. Here's the machine. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. On the wing, Booker shoots over Gonzalez. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lee outside. Inside, here's Nash, and finished off by Nash.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rejected by Gonzalez. And here's Nash outside. Rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gonzalez has got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here to check out Chris Paul. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points per last year, 9 assists and 4 rebounds, and he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
25.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-7 run. Speedy drills it from outside.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Booker outside. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets leading by 10. Nash dishes to Lee. From deep three-point range, it's good on the putback.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges passes to Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Here's Speedy. There's the pass to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The free throw drops for Lee. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. The dish now to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Second in field goal percentage, second in free throw percentage, and they ranked 3rd in assists. They were an unselfish group from the start, and that was really one of their strengths.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. They get it again. Nash's shot is in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the shot goes in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Jay Crowder's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Saric. Three-pointer. Crowder. Here's McGee. Booker trying to free himself up. The shot's good from McGee.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Nash outside. Outside Gonzalez. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now here's Lee. He's got 5. Fires from deep. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And McGee kicks to Saric. Pulls up from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
Here's Lee outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Payne. And Gonzalez pulls it down. And here's Denver. They're on a 19-7 run. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Field goal.
Gonzalez has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Payne's shot is good.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Nash outside. He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
That's tipped. A 3-ball. And again, Denver with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And Booker kicks to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Lee. Tries to the hoop. Some solid defense from Saric. Suns trail by 19. Pass to Crowder. Misses the baby hook.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Lee. Here's Gonzalez, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Payne after the Nuggets pick up 2. Booker the pass to Crowder. Saric trying to break free. Here's Gonzalez. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
It's deflected. There's Lee with the 3. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Crowder, the pass to Payne. Back to Crowder. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. To end the drought. Rejected by Gonzalez. All alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Nash. Speedy out there with Speedy. Then it's the Machine. And it's Gonzalez in at the 5, down low. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Crowder. Denver able to drain the three. Charge inside. From about 19 feet. And no good that time. Nice D from Nash.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Ayton kicks to Crowder. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Outside, Rodman. Over Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Crowder. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the right side. Rodman passes to Myers. The Nuggets had shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
First free throw is good. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Crowder. Second free throw, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Passes it to Myers. Banked in off the glass. So it's Phoenix now. All up top, defended by Carter. The shot by Paul, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Holiday. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton with the bounce pass. Down low, here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. They recover it. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first points of the night. For Denver, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's shake and bake. He's guarded by Johnson. Myers passes to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Over Holiday. Kept alive. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Paul. Got a piece of it. Now here is Carter. Pass to Myers. Ayton against Hayward. And stolen by Ayton. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Aaron Holiday taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
They get the rebound. Ryder, good. Ryder's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul passes to Bridges. Johnson outside. There's the 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Carter against Holiday. And it's Carter missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges dishes to Johnson. And Holiday kicks to Bridges. Ayton with it. Now defended by Hayward. And that one's good, Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here is Carter. Dishes to Hayward. Back to Carter. Shea outside. Carter kicks to Rodman. Three-pointer. Hayward buries it from three-point range. Hayward's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Suns shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Holiday, the pass to Paul. No good there. And the Nuggets going the other way. Right side, Rodman. Carter outside. Shea inside. He's covered by Ayton. Hayward dishes to Shea. Carter outside. Fires for three. And they recover it. Shea kicks to Hayward. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
So it's Phoenix now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Paul. That's tipped. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. And then for Denver, Walton's checked in for Ryder. Drew comes in for Shake and Bake. And Lee's subbed in for Carter. Both shots good from the stripe.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Lee against Holiday. Lee dishes to Hayward. From 13, they get it back and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Nuggets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Suns, Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Payne in for Aaron Holiday. The Nuggets also changing it up. The machine comes in for Rodman. And Speedy subbed in for Speedy. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Payne. Here's Booker. And it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Devin Booker.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Lee outside. That shot missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Bridges kicks to Payne. Back to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. 6 points for him.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for court offense.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Both free throws good from Booker. Smooth sailing for Denver. Here's Speedy. He's got 10. And there's the pass to Lee. Some solid defense from Šarić. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. With the drive, shoots from 12, and it's blocked. Feeds it to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to McGee. Back to Booker. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
2 minutes remaining.
Lee outside.
2 minutes.
Denver gets it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second. And here's Payne. Driving the lane. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Nuggets. Speedy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And stolen by Booker.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Booker. Denver getting their last shot to go. McGee's shot is off. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. The quick look, no good that time. The Suns shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Payne. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Walton. Lee passes to Speedy. Lee outside. The three. Hands it from downtown. Lee's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Booker outside.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And so it's Denver with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens and got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Paul with the ball. Bridges outside. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gonzalez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Nash. Lets it fly. Speedy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Speedy's got 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Rejected by Gonzalez. This one for three. It's rebounded by Paul. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Johnson left side. Bridges outside. Rejected by Gonzalez, and he's able to get it back. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And they get it back. Knocks down the three ball. 17 points for Speedy.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ball outside. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Gonzalez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Devin Booker. Rodman, he's checked in for Denver. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. On the wing, Bridges. Rodman covering. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass from Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Denver now. They've got an 8-0 run. 13 feet away. Shot's good by Lee. Lee's got 15.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to Paul. Bridges outside. That's good on the jump shot.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Nash can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Rodman. Lee outside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lee against Holiday. The 10-footer. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Lee dishes to Nash. Here's Speedy. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Speedy's got 7 points for the quarter. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And a wide open look for Lee. Drains the three-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
That shot wide open. Holiday's got 11 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Nash. 17 points in the game. The pass to Speedy. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Lets it go with the three. They get it back. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Al Paul. Bridges outside. Nash with the block. Takes a three, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's now 22 points for Speedy.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Nugget shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Rodman passes to Gonzalez. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Johnson's shot is off. The Nuggets shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And that one is hammered home.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. And the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Sharge comes in for Johnson. Crowder, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. Denver also making some changes. B's checked in for Gonzalez. Shake and Bake comes in for Nash. And Speedy subbed in for Speedy. McGee finds Payne. Crowder with it. Will it go? And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
Now here's Payne, defended by Hayward. Sharge outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rodman with the block. Lee against Holiday. And Lee with the stuff.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket, and it's Speedy with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Devin Booker.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Denver shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Inside, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Payne. Denver getting their last shot to go. Can't connect from short range.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pittman misses.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Payne kicks to Booker. Can they get it? Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Hayward. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Denver shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Passes it to Myers. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. He kicks it to Lee. Takes the three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
A different look for Denver. The machine comes in for Rodman. And it's Carter in for Lee. .114 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here is McGee. And Shakenbing picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Riders checked in for B.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Pass to Payne. Left side, Crowder. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. They need this. Charge trying to break free. Payne can't hit.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 29 seconds left in the third. Saric and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
The first one falls.
You know, the toughness Saric possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Saric nails them both. The Nuggets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Booker against Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the machine. And again, Denver no good. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Shea. Drew is out there with the machine. Then there's Speedy, and it's Carter in at the point guard position.
3-point field goal.
Perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Driving in, and it's Shamet missing. And Denver has possession. Carter outside. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD, so I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Payton can't get it to go.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Carter, the pass to Ryder. Over Payton. Goes back up. And Che with the nice bucket inside.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Payton, and he makes that one.
Boy, it's good to see Payton work on that mid-range jumper. He's put in a lot of time to make that a consistent part of his game.
Hayward passes to Drew. Back to Hayward. The pass to Drew. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Saric, that's good.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
And here's Hayward. Puts up a three. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Payton against Carter. Payton outside. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
They grab their own miss.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Outside Crowder. No good on the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Hayward goes in over Payton. Hayward can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Aaron Holiday comes in for Jay Crowder.
Aaron Holiday.
Phoenix with the ball. Shamet the pass to Ayton. Over Che. And the Suns miss again. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Snatched up. Here's Drew. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ayton, the pass to Shamet. Second shot opportunity, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Payton against Carter. There's the dish to Hayward. Back to Carter. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. with social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Now here is Carter. To the paint. Shea left side. And yes, it's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Payton outside. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Carter. Hayward against Holiday. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Ayton kicks to Holiday. Craig passes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Hayward against Holiday. And that one hits back iron. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Walton's checked in for the Nuggets. Rodman comes in for the Machine. Holiday looking over the floor. Going inside. It's tipped. Walton with the ball. Tries from 16. And it's Carter missing. And the foul on the closer. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Now here is Carter. Taken away. Here's Shamet. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Speedy, guarded by Holiday. Speedy, the pass to Ryder, and Shea throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here are the Suns now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Craig can't get it to go. Passes to Speedy. Puts it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Speedy's got 12 points here in the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here is Carter. Over Payton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Pass to Payton. And there's the drive. Payton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks. from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Shake and Bake's checked in for the Nuggets. Free throw drops for Ayton. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And they'll get another chance. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Sharch is checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
2 minutes
Not a
remaining in the game.
practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here is Carter. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Walton. Plays it up and banks it in. Walton's got his first points of the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Sun.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Speedy.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Speedy following the score by Phoenix. It's not going to go for him.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payton surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Shake and Bake. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time